Rumors claim that the next generation iPhone will sport a giant leap in camera quality. HTC Sense 6 running on top of Android 5.0 Lollipop gets leaked, and Samsung just had second thoughts about making less phones, it seems. I'm Jaime Rivera, and the cool thing about Wednesdays is that you're already thinking about what you're going to do in the weekend. I already thought about it. This is Pocketnow Daily. Let's begin today with some official news. Motorola has just launched a new gadget called Key-Link. They keep branching out into accessories that are actually useful. We've seen the Nokia Treasure Tag, we've seen the HTC alternative as well. Key-Link is sort of the same thing. You connect your smartphone to it, it gives you a certain amount of range, and that way you can find your products wherever they are or keep track of them, luggage for example. The cool thing about the Motorola product is it'll only cost you 25 bucks and you get 100 feet of range, which is significantly better than any of its competitors. Link to the description for details. Now let's move the spotlight over to HTC and T-Mobile. Those of you wanting to get the HTC One made for Windows now have another carrier. T-Mobile is now offering the phone as of today for almost $600 without contract, which is okay, and then $24 a month if you want a 2-year contract. The HTC One made for Windows is one of our favorite phones this year. It's definitely one of the best Windows phone alternatives in the market. Leave us a comment down below and let us know if you're getting one. And speaking of HTC, this is one of the OEMs that has committed to bringing us Lollipop updates in the next 90 days, or 70-something days already, as that announcement was a couple of weeks ago. And if you have any curiosity as to how they plan to integrate HTC Sense with Lollipop, link to the description. We have some screenshots of how everything looks so far. This could be an alpha or a beta. Obviously, there is a lot to work here, but we do see the new multitasking icons and the whole card view and new fonts and everything. It could be really cool, but let's see what we get 80 or 70 days from now. Now, Samsung is definitely an unpredictable company. Just yesterday we were reporting that company executives had confirmed that the company was going to double down and make less smartphones in a way to focus on things that are more important and not, wash off the Galaxy brand. But as it turns out, we've got some interesting sources that are claiming that Samsung is now going to be working on smartphones with folding displays. Among other things, I don't really know what to expect here or what Samsung plans to do, but it seems that the Galaxy Note Edge was more than just a prototype. Let's see what Samsung comes up with. And finally, for the very interesting news of the day, it seems that Apple is already working on the iPhone 7 or iPhone 6s, whatever they're going to call this phone. And what enhancements should we expect? We know that Apple usually keeps the same design, and we always wonder why the protruding camera on the iPhone 6 if it doesn't really need to be protruding. We have optical image stabilization on the iPhone 6 Plus, but then on the 6 we don't. Reports claim that apparently Apple is planning to make some huge enhancements on the camera, which could mean that that's the reason why we have the design now, just to avoid the changes in the future. But apparently Apple is going to give us DSLR quality photos with the iPhone 7 or 6s. And apparently the way it's going to do it is through a dual lens setup. And we don't know if those two lenses are going to be on the same module or we will have separate lenses like we have on the HTC One M8. It's really hard to predict, but John Gruber is a very interesting source. He's almost always right. So that leads me to the question of the day. How important are photos from your smartphone camera from 1 to 10? 10 being, yes, it is extremely important for my smartphone to have a good camera, or 1 being, I don't really care, as long as it makes phone calls. Because in my case, honestly, the smartphone camera takes a 10 for me. It is extremely important and mainly the reason why I stick to iPhones most of the time, but leave us a comment down below. What do you think? Friends, you know the drill. If you want to get the news earlier before this video was filmed, make sure you follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You can also follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you tomorrow.